Now, does that sound bad to you? There's more. But again, the fringe media can't seem to put all of this together. And this is what came to me while I was standing at that chalkboard. The media either can't see it, or they're complicit, or just wildly out of touch. I don't know which it is. But let me show you the big picture of what's happening here. The roots of the tree of radicalism and revolution. It's Saul Alinsky. It's Woodrow Wilson. That's how it's all made legitimate. It's progressive. It's American, as Hillary Clinton says. Quintessential early 20th century progressivism. Woodrow Wilson had people that were speaking out against him in the war, and he threw them in jail. 150,000 political prisoners at the time. This, if you read about Woodrow Wilson, this is where we're headed, and it was not good, but he couldn't get it finished. The other is Che. How many people have teenagers or college students that are wearing Che t-shirts? They don't realize the man was a revolutionary killer. A killer. So here are the roots. Here are the roots. Here's SDS. This is for that democratic society. Cloward and Piven come in and say, wait a minute, hang on just a second. What we should do is collapse the system on its own weight. So Wade Rathke goes this way, and he starts Acorn. Dale Rathke, again, we think, is with SEIU. Bill Ayers went this way. He went with Jeff Jones. Now, Bill Ayers today is in the colleges and the universities. Bill Ayers, it is not believable that Bill Ayers and Barack Obama didn't know each other. I mean, I don't want to rehash all this ground because it's not that important, but it's impossible. Why? Because of Valerie Jarrett. Valerie Jarrett, this is the best friend. They call each other family. These two call each other family. She's the one in the White House that is aware of everything. She's the one that said, Van Jones is the person we need. Her mom started something for University on Educations, and it was Bill Ayers' dad that was a partner with her mom. So she grew up with her mother and Bill Ayers' father knowing each other. She didn't know who Bill Ayers was? Gosh, that seems weird for someone who calls Barack Obama a brother. Okay. The Apollo Alliance, Van Jones, a bunch of other people, and Jeff Jones. Jeff Jones, Van Jones. Interesting. Remember, if you're in the fringe media, what I'm telling you here is just all a conspiracy. I mean, you'd have to verify with that crazy technology called Google. You know, I'm sure it's not the full power of ABC News, but, you know, I don't have as much time for sailing as Charlie Gibson does, so I just have to Google things. So remember, Jeff Jones, the founder, co-founder of the Weather Underground with Bill Ayers, is now at the Apollo Project, where Van Jones, the radical, was as well. Look at this. They're using the same tactics. Cloward and Piven. They're using the same tactics. Fear and intimidation of SDS. Cloward, Piven overwhelmed the system. And look who the president has. Wade Rathke, right up the tree. Dale, right up the tree. Bill Ayers, right up the tree. Jeff Jones, right up the tree. Remember what I showed you about the mosaic? Oscar, show the mosaic again. Pull in. Show the mosaic. Here again, if you pull all the way in, this is what they will cover. You got to look at the big picture. By the way, I mentioned George Soros a minute ago. Can you bring up the board? All these places where they're dollar bills, George Soros has his hands in it. There's a lot of stuff that somebody should look into. But again, because of this broadcast, if anybody wants to look into Jeff Jones, they'll say, Glenn Beck was talking about Jeff Jones. Here's what the media will show you. Pull into Jeff Jones. This is what the media will show you. They'll just show you Jeff Jones. And they'll say, oh my gosh, Jeff Jones. And they'll say, should he be fired? Should he be involved in New York? Should he be helping with the stimulus money? Should he be consulting the governor of New York? What's his... That's what they'll do. But pull out, please, and look at the full picture, the tree of revolution. Can somebody else see it and demand some answers?
We had a bad typographical error in one of our
I'm not a crook.